Allô? Allô? Tabarnak de calice, c'est-tu? Allô? Tabarnak de calice. Oh, ma caméra. Oh, ma caméra. Ah, pourquoi elle est là? Pourquoi elle est aperçue uniquement? Je veux le voir. Je veux voir ma caméra. Allumer la caméra. Ok, bon. Yo! Je veux le voir. Je veux voir ma caméra. Allumer la caméra. Ok, bon. Yo! Je veux le voir. Comment ça, je la vois pas? Allumer la caméra. Ok, bon. Yo! Hey, le tabarnak, là. Comment ça, là? Ah. Le tabarnak, là. Comment ça, là? Ah. Ah, allumer la caméra, go. Bon. Ça marche-tu? Ah, allumer la caméra, go. Yes! Bon, on progresse. Allumer la caméra, go. Yes! Bon. On va la faire. How's it going, bros? My name is PewDiePie, and welcome to Amnesia, the darkest enemy. So we left off the last episode. J'ai jamais joué à Amnesia. C'est que je suis moins beau que tantôt. Tabarnak, j'ai tellement recommencé de fois, là, c'est liste de merde. En plus, la première fois, j'ai en fait plein de jokes, et ça a pas enregistré. C'est que je suis fâché en calice. À moins qu'on recommence encore. Non, mais on va laisser ça. Fait que Amnesia de Darkest Enemy. Let's go, bro. Hey, A Machine for Pigs, let's go. On va jouer à A Machine for Pigs. C'est qu'on voit rien, man. J'ai mis la webcam. Oh, fuck, mon stand. La webcam black. Mais non, pas. D'accord. Direct sur le corps. Welcome to Amnesia. Brofist! Stefano! No! Commentaire. This game okay. Difficile. Les poudrières et l'huile sont plus difficiles à trouver. La sauvegarde automatique est désactivée pour sauvegarder votre partie. Coûte des poudrières. Vous mourrez si vous perdez la raison. Oh non. Let's go! C'est pas une bonne idée de laisser la caméra là.
Don't forget.
Je vois même pas le sexe.
Shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel.
My name is Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Ah, il faut que je change la caméra de place. Hein.
What have I done?
Ah, tabarnak, c'est pas la même affaire.
Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is...
I'm damn Daniel. J'ai même pas de tutoriel, bro. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white van. Let's go. Hey, j'ai pas encore trouvé, attends. Ouf. Ok. The pinkish, ben oui, pinkish, c'est rouge. Oh my god, oh my god. C'est quoi qu'il a dit? He will lose some sanity. Will lose some sanity. I'm losing sanity right now. C'est pas peur. Ah, ouais. Ok. Et Colin. Comme tu te parles. En vrai, c'est moi qui le fais. If you enter the door, the lights will go out. I would check it there. Oh my god. C'est quoi le bouton? J'ai tout essayé les touches. Le R1, L1, L2, R. Hey, le tabarnak. Ah, c'était juste un crochet, je pensais que c'était une Switch. C'est quand j'obtiens la lampe comme Pittsburgh, puis que je trouve Stéphane, là. La boîte d'Amadou. Oh, Mr. Kerr. Oh, hey, Pierre. Hey, OJ. C'est qui dit, man. Oh, shit. Ça, c'est vrai. It's the bro. Charm out. Activate. Oui, je vais dire toutes les choses de Pittsburgh. Je suis rendu où? Hey, je veux pas aller à The Old Archive tout de suite. Hey, je peux-tu marcher normalement? Marche donc un peu vite. J'espère avoir peur au moins une fois. Une fois, ça sort les deux grosses pas. Là, le bro, il apparaît. Il est où le bro, man? Je sais pas si je serais capable de terminer l'image. Hey, il me faut de quoi boire, j'ai ben trop soif. Un verre de vin, ça me tente pas vraiment. Ah, tabarnak. Bon. Charm mode activate. Ben, on va voir si je peux jouer de même. Oh non, le fucking bro il est là. J'ai failli me chier dessus. Non, c'est pas vrai. The Pink Liquid, comment ça il écrit ça? C'est vrai que il est pas mal rose, hein? Bizarre. Bro, I'm so scared. Je deviens fou. The fuck, je te donne pas le coup. Amnesia custom map. Bouh! J'ai hâte que le bro il me crisse une volée. Ok! Je suis obligé de faire comme PewDiePie pour me meubler parce que il n'y a pas vraiment grand chose à dire. I'm so stressed, guys. J'ai joué tout seul. Je suis obligé de jouer avec la lumière parce que sinon, je me vois pas. Le pixel. Hey, t'arrêtes-tu de devenir fucking lenteur, toi, bro? Hey, anxieux! Dans le pixel. I'm losing my sanity. On dirait que je suis un Olivier.x. Let's go. Ouais. C'est utile, je sais pas. Ouf, on a le choix. La porte va se fermer, puis... Même pas. J'ai perdu la sanité. Ça aussi. Ouais, c'est ça. La boîte de Madou. Eh où? Eh où? Eh où la boîte de Madou? C'est parti la foi. Aucun journal de la Steam n'est disponible. Aucune note sur la traînée liquide. Oh, la boîte d'Amadou! Ah, encore R2, wow! Ça semble qu'il y ait quoi de utile dans cette pièce-là. Non, finalement, il n'y a pas grand-chose. C'est le bro qui fait ce bruit-là quand il avance. J'ai pas chié des pants! Hey, c'est. Hey, où la lanterne? J'ai tout manqué? Ah, des genres de décombres. Hey, on voit rien, man. Non, ça marche pas. Phew, je suis pas sûr. LTE. Je suis pas capable de lire les textes, c'est dommage. Oh! Merci! Je sais pas. Si. The fuck? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je veux juste trouver la fucking torche. Hey, putain, des bottes d'amadou. Ça fait peur, Amnesia. Ah, mais tiens, moi. Ça, il m'aura pas. Je fais le propre blog. Eh oh, bon! Oh, triangle. Carré et carré. Tabarnak. Hey, j'ai eu mon premier Victory Royale aujourd'hui. C'est hot, bro. Hey, j'étais fucking content. J'en ai jamais eu un. Aïe. Let's go. OG. Let's go, Brendan. Ah ouais, Brendan. On peut y aller vers le... Combien? Là, je joue en facile. Hey, petit pas, il était courageux. Il y a même pas juste... Je sais pas si c'est juste une histoire. Pas le choix. Tabarnak. Je veux savoir ce que ça allait fucking dire. Ah, laisse faire. Ce qu'il dit, la tête dans les nuages. Peut-être quelque chose de même, je sais pas. Tu vas mourir. Tu es fucking malade dans ta tête. Je tape du pied. Littéralement, c'est pareil. Et je vais aller aux toilettes, mais avant, je vais trouver une musique à mettre pour combler l'attente. Ouais, on va mettre une vidéo puis du pas du coup.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is and what do you want to do next? We're playing some Amnesia, The Dark Descent. You can probably tell by this that this is a scary game and it's supposed to be scary as hell. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I can't handle the scary games. I rarely play them. probably the scariest game I've ever come close to is Bioshock, and you're probably thinking like, Bioshock, that's not even a scary game. And yeah, you're right, that's probably as far as I've gone. So why don't you join me in this adventure and laugh at me while I piss my pants or something? Something piss related will it be, at least. That's just outside, so it's weird. You hope this is not gonna be like loading forever, because I can take that. Here we go. Alright.
Don't forget, mustn't be forgotten. Shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel.
Joke around about it all the time. I don't know. Oh, I should not click that. Can I throw it?
Ok, c'est drôle. Ok, let's go. Vraiment pas la meilleure place. Je prends juste un livre. Non. Juste des livres bien spécifiques. On dirait que ça a été fait avec les textures de Skyrim. Ça, j'ai vu Bethesda, ça se peut-tu? Ah ouais, c'est vraiment parlé de c'est juste... Vraiment pas d'huile qui traîne. Ok, Mr. Chair, let's go. Okay, I gotta leave. Huh? Check with that, check with that. Okay, Mr. Chair. Let's go. Ah, tabarnak, scariest. Le tabarnak de Mr. Chair. Bla bla bla, c'est ça qu'il dit, Mr. Chair. Hey, où l'huile? Y a-tu de l'huile? Tabarnak. Faire deux bois. Ça me met mal à l'aise les couilles de spoon. Là, j'ai trouvé une boîte d'amadou, je suis content. Ça, je trouve ça drôle. Oh! Les faces parler. Je trouvais ça fucking en tête. Le boom! Il pète la porte, le bro. Yo, you, bro. Oh mon dieu, Mr. Chair, do you see this? De lui.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask
Enfin,
how much you
j'ai pu lire le
remember.
texte.
I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink.
C'était
Don't
d'huile.
be afraid, Daniel.
Damn,
I can't
Daniel.
tell you why, but know one last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former
J'ai pas de
self,
gun, y'a pas de gun dans le jeu,
Daniel.
bro. Elle me saute dessus. You? La Xbox One, y a-t-il du monde pour de vrai qui joue à ça? J'ai jamais vu une Xbox One de ma vie. Il y a un Easter egg que tu peux voir. Je sais pas quoi, man. You can stack up a tower and look into the room above the hole. Frictional game placed a board that says Hala, which translates as hello in English. Daniel notes to self. We found a wooden lever. Pulling this lever. Je pense que c'était à chaque fois, mais... What the fuck? Hey, le bro, il est pas supposé être là. Ça sert absolument rien. Let's go, Mr. Chair. Ah non, je l'ai abandonné. Fuck. Oh my fucking god, j'ai peur. Par peur d'être elle aussi punie. On est où? Je sais pas. Oh, on peut courir. Ben trop malade. Merci. Aïe, aïe, je fais juste marcher de même. Let's go. C'est différent le texte? Clair, comme de l'eau de roche. C'est ça qui est écrit. Oh my god, ça me rappelle trop.
Inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the...
Fuck, bro, you know,
The
bro.
inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies
Dang,
well beyond
Daniel.
the refinery. In fact, it lies
Bro, on va où,
beneath the
là? On
very
va où?
stone
C'est ça
of
que je veux faire.
Brennenburg.
Ok. Juste pour... Je suis pas obligé de le faire, mais... Je suis supposé voir des tissus organiques. Où? Je sais pas où! Je sais pas. Je le vois pas. Je sais pas. Je sais pas, je le vois pas. Je sais vraiment pas, je le vois pas. Peut-être que ça disparaît pas puis qu'il pop derrière nous.
The particle editor is also a fine part of the tool bundle, and it is what we use to create particle effects for maps and events. We use particles to do nice effects like the flames in torches and the smoke that comes out from them. All we have to do is add one or more particle emitters, set up some parameters like starting position and speed, and all sorts of fadings in size, color, or speed. It's funny how you can simulate all kinds of effects with such simple elements. I very
In
much
early
recommend it.
concept,
J'ai vu ce que j'ai eu.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part
Une
aquaforce.
part d'eau forte. Non, pas de l'eau forte. Guys, faites pas ça. De l'eau forte. Come on. Come on, bro. Oh! Hey, une boîte de Madou. Une boîte d'Amado, bro. Ploup, ploup. Ploup, ploup. Trop, j'en ai trop. Ah non, ça va. C'est juste une boîte. C'est pas grave. Ok. Qui marche? Que je veux vraiment savoir ce qui est écrit. Bon. La tête est au bord de l'explosion et les mains tremblent. Léger mal de tête. Oh Daniel, je sais pas comment il s'est retrouvé là. J'ai eu peur. Fight or flight. Okay, let's go.
Scattered throughout the game, you can see some signs written in Latin. The reason for using it is that
You put it.
it was considered
You put it. Et comment on met les sites? Default.
the language of culture and science, as most scientific and philosophy authors wrote their works and treatises in it. As we are dealing with a castle dwelled by a pretty smart guy that has been around since the Renaissance period, Latin all around the place was something we should expect. Being the only guy in the team that had a direct contact with Latin in high school
Blah
to
blah
learn
blah. On
artifacts,
s'en
well,
calisse,
it was
bro.
kind of logical that any translation to be done
Des
would have
petits
my name on it.
coqs, là.
Translating stuff into Latin was kind of
Il y en a
strange
dans
and
une
fun
ville,
task
tout d'un
to
coup.
do. At first, I had a classic Latin dictionary, so
I
if I
have a
had to
classic
translate any
Latin
modern
dictionary.
term, I would
Nigga,
have to
you,
track its etymology down to the
who
Latin
asked?
equivalent, or look for a synonym or
Okay.
similar expression that had a direct translation. Then I had the luck to come across some
Tout
dictionary
selon
for modern stuff online that addressed most of this stuff for a huge lot of terms, so it couldn't have come in a better time. Some days I would have Sebastian dropping a list of 9 or so entries to be translated. And before finding this dictionary,
Ah
that
oui,
was quite a
je fais
lot
le
of work.
personnage depuis du sport,
On a
c'est
side
correct.
note, we even had a choose your Latin poll on a couple entries, just to pick the one that sounded
Hey,
better to everyone.
tabarnak, c'est dans my nom.
Results were pretty unanimous, by the way. For some final
The
words
entrance hall was first shown in our first gameplay trailer, and while the layout hasn't changed much, the details certainly have. We build our levels from sets of pieces, in this case, the custom-based set. While the carefully planned set pieces made level building very easy, the levels became very similar, and we had to make special pieces to the levels. Now, 1.5 years later, the special pieces...
Ok, laisse faire, regarde. Bouh! Bon. Oh, Mr. Chair, you're back. Oh, you changed. Ben oui, BD. Des serpents, des rats, what the fuck? Ah non, on check ça. Bye, Mr. Chair. Yeah, bro! Oh non. Boubou. Ça fait moins peur avec les commentaires. Ça fait pas bouger.
If you haven't followed our development blog back when it started, you might have missed one of the biggest changes in our production pipeline. 2 years back, we started a toolset side project to ease and speed up the creation of content for the game. I'd say the level editor, which is what we, or more specifically Jens, Mark and Marcus, have used to build all the halls and corridors you are walking through right now, is the big start of the pack. Its workings in a nutshell, while all the models and assets are actually made in software like Maya or Blender, everything geometry-wise in the levels is put together in it. Then lighting and sweet details like decals and fog are added in. While this approach might sound simple, really nice stuff can come out from it, as you can see in the game.
Phew, enfin. Putain, quel marteau.
16th of May, 1839. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dune to
Ah ouais, putain. Faut que je me retrouve. Ok. Puis c'est quoi, y a-tu trouvé de quoi finalement? Non, je suis rendu là. Je veux pas. Je veux pas. Ah non, j'ai trop peur. Mais c'est quoi son journal? Bla bla bla. Je vois pas la moitié. Mais je suis supposé voir une hallucination. Puis après ça, tu fonces dedans, puis c'est mort. Y'a rien dedans. C'est des rats avec leur voix bizarre. Après, ils hissent comme des cheveux. Alright, hello Peter. Là, c'est genre là. Il est barré? Non. Please keep the room, Mr. Chair. Oh, come on, activate. C'est ça qu'il disait. J'ai dit le N-word, man. Je vais me faire cancer. Oh, let's go, Mr. Chair. Oh, fuck. Fuck, man.
Another piece of the toolset is a model editor, used to create the entities you are interacting with while playing. Basically, we take a model and set up some parameters like physical bodies, joints, and user-defined variables. We can also attach sub-entities to them, like lights, particle systems. When an entity is finally set up, it is ready to be placed in a level using the level editor. Examples of entities here are doors, lamps, most furniture, critters. To finish this little overview of our tools, I must mention the material editor, available both standalone and built into the other editors. The program itself is very simple to use. You have some material types defined by the engine, and you can throw in textures to be used for diffuse, normal maps, height maps, as well as some variables to control specific parameters for a material type. When I was writing it, I could just stare while the preview model rotated around itself and the parallax mapping effect was on when testing, just for fun.
Okay, Mr. Chair, let's fucking go. Ah non, c'est... Sixième.
This level was changed a lot, and I think it's one of the most tweaked levels that we got. Not only was it part of the big archives level that we had to split up, but it was also hard to get it engaging enough. The problem here is that we don't have any sort of fun mechanic that we rely on to make the game engaging. Instead, we rely on story, atmosphere, and environment. This is true for many other levels and the game as a whole, but these were kind of the one of the larger levels that we made, and also one that didn't have much puzzles and such. So when testing it, we quickly get bored with it, and we wanted to add more spooky events to spice it up. But then later on, testing proved that these events weren't that necessary, and we also felt that they were a bit lame and not fitting, so we decided to remove them. Then, with the back part of the level, we wanted to make that a more linear experience, with the current player getting trapped and all, forcing the player to solve the destroy wall and find secret door puzzles. Previously, testers often missed that they can solve these problems. The level is now very different from the early designs.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped. Là, je prends pas la manette ici puis je meurs. Ew. J'ai rien à dire. Bon, let's go, let's bro.
When I started writing, I had only outlined the framework for the story and the first few levels in the game design document, so I ended up finalizing a lot of material for the first levels, and then when those were done, we planned out the last 2/3 or so. This had a funny effect since I had to not only cater to the story, but to stay true to the stuff I had written for the first levels. Usually you can go back and forth
Ça m'en
while
donne la
writing and
sanité.
change things, but if you have already recorded voices, you really shouldn't because of the costs. So the first text really shaped the rest of the material in an interesting way, and made them matter in a way I hadn't thought about. I really like how this thickens the story elements as I am able to jump back into the material and keep using and reinforcing certain concepts. Agrippa is of course the most extreme effect of this method, which grew from a small reference to becoming one of the most important characters in the game.
Cool. Je suis en train de checker les CD que j'avais gravées. J'avais fait des covers pour. Ça, je l'ai écrit avec une police d'écriture cool. Et sinon, lequel qui est cool? Mist, ça c'est cool. These Nuts. Puis c'est tout. Ben, j'en ai gravé plus, mais je les ai rangés ailleurs. Bon, let's go, on va voir. La carte. Je pensais qu'elle allait se déplier à travers. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a juste ça, des cartes? What the fuck? Il y a juste... fait qu'il y ait 3 fois plus de cartes de rien. C'est le bro. Quand c'est qu'il y a des cailloux qui roulent? Tim Daniel. Oh my god.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized I was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh non, le fucking bro, il est là.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Okay.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Oh my god.
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
bro, que j'avais peur que...
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there.
Ah,
Let's
c'était là
get
que
the
j'étais premier
servants
sans
working
ordi.
on it.
Un marteau. Une roche. Non, ça c'est un gars. Right.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Il va pas me dire... je le vois d'ici. J'ai tout gaspillé. Les collecteurs. La guerre des 30 ans. Comploter. Wow. Ok. Juste un peu. Faut trouver un moyen d'ouvrir la crise de la porte. Ça permet la clé. Il y a peut-être une clé quelque part que j'ai manqué. Ça va absolument rien. C'est de lui qui est attrapable des debout. C'est ça la clé. Non, c'est... Youpi, je progresse. Aïe. Le bruit. Je suis venu ici. Oh my god, Chris. J'ai un frisson qui m'a parcouru l'échine. Oh non. What the fuck? Sur l'étiquette, il est écrit Cavava. C'est ça que ça là?
This is one of the many hub levels in the game, and this is a design concept that we started out with in Penumbra. The idea is to give the player some freedom on where to go, but at the same time give a clear objective. In this level, the slime obstacle is the thing that the player needs to get past, and all other levels then have things needed to do so. The slime itself is one of the few puzzles left from the initial designs, and the one I'm probably the least proud of. Now that slime appears all around, it feels a bit forced that you need to have a potion on the slime. Many testers also complained that they wanted other options in getting rid of the slime, like burning it. However, creating a potion is the central theme for this hub, so we had to let it be. I don't think it's that bad, but we probably could have redesigned it if we had time. A major design guideline for us was to give each level a unique theme, something that all puzzles, events, and the general atmosphere was built upon. This makes each level a little piece of the story and theme at large, and also gives them focus so the player is not distracted with too much information. The theme in this level is the strange creatures that lurk in the castle. The player first spots them momentarily in archives, so now is the perfect place to build some fear. There is never any real threat in this level, but it's much darker than any before, and there's a constant pressure with boards creaking and the like. The flashbacks also give hints of where the strange creatures come from, making all events focused on the level's central theme.
Duck. Boo! Some drunk worker. Ah, I'm drinking wine in the cellar.
He left nothing but wine to last us a lifetime.
I'm drinking on the job. I don't care. I'm too drunk. Bleh, bleh. ¿Y cómo se come ya? Is there any flesh? Maybe toute là-bas. Oh. Qu'est-ce que je fais? Bro, je vais mourir. Okay. Pourquoi il se capote sur moi? Piment. Pourquoi il y a des capotes sur moi?
Hello, I'm Jens Nilsson,
Hello.
co-founder of Frictional Games. I work mainly with the sound, gameplay and event scripting in Amnesia. For my commentary in this game, I'll jump back and forth between the topics of sound, puzzle creation, and even talk about making this commentary.
Par défaut, ça ressemble à quoi? C'est crissement sombre, on voit rien. C'est moins effrayant aussi.
Hello, I'm Jens Nilsson, co-founder of Frictional Games. I work mainly with the sound, gameplay and event scripting in Amnesia. For my commentary in this game, I'll jump back and forth between the topics of sound, puzzle creation, and even talk about making this commentary. The basic structure of the earlier levels in the game has been built by me. I have not created the models or anything like that, but I have built the levels with the graphics from the artists using our level editor. This was the very reason for us to create the level editor, as it would allow for the whole team to work on levels, building them from scratch if so needed. For our previous Penumbra games, you could perhaps tweak a level a little bit, but making a whole level was the job for an artist and no one else. In the early days of the Amnesia project, the artists had their hands full with making graphics, and so I was the one building the levels. Looking at the levels now, a lot of things have changed and improved, but the base is still there. Showing that the idea to create the level editor was a sound one of the few things, in fact, with the Amnesia project that has not been scrapped, reworked or modified heavily.
Ouais, ben moi, je pense que je vais y aller. I'll see you bros in the next episode. Mais je veux jouer plus de Amnesia. Ça, c'est sûr. On s'est crissement rendu loin. On a eu peur un peu. Combien de temps j'ai streamé? Ça fait 1h20 que je suis. Trop malade. Attends. Je vais changer la carapace. Hey, tabarnak. En bas, au milieu, au centre à gauche. Ça n'a rien changé! That's gonna do it for today, guys. I'll see you bros in the next episode. Stay awesome. Brofist.